Hey, kia ora guys, Kristen Harper here, and today I'm joined by Ezra Hirawani, who is the founder of 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐢𝐿𝐻, which is the New Zealand's first kaupapa-driven power company and Young New Zealander of the Year. Bro, really proud of where you've got to so far, because I've been watching you ever since we first met a number of years ago, and yeah, bro, just gives a wee bit of an intro of yourself, and we'll get into that question.
Yeah, kia ora, bro. And kia ora koutou. So whakapapa from Ngāpuhi down in Whanganui area and also here in Waikato Tainui. So yeah, no, been a hell of a journey here with us at 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐢𝐿𝐻. Just keen to kōrero and yeah, be with you all and also with the bro today. So kia ora.
Right. Hey, that one question. So yeah, what's been the biggest driver for you for creating 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐢𝐿𝐻, or the number one skill or attribute that's helped you guys to get to where you are right now?
Number one skill or attribute that's helped us, I think it's just a strong connection to our why, and that sounds really, really cliche and really cheesy actually. But little do people know that both Ben and I didn't need to start 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐢𝐿𝐻 for money, sort of thing. Like before starting 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐢𝐿𝐻, like I personally had a really strong business performing really, really well, had
Yeah.
a high six-figure income, had everything that social media taught that one needs to be, to live a happy life.
Yeah.
Married my high school sweetheart, had two beautiful girls, one on the way, bought me a nice big whare down here in 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐢𝐿𝐻, and was just cracking it, like really enjoying life. And so 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐢𝐿𝐻 was just going to be like the next idea on the list that we give a go, a go sort of thing. And we always knew we wanted to create impact with it. We just didn't know, what that impact would morph into until I had a conversation with my nan down in Tokoro. I was sitting with her and I talked to her about the power company. She said, "Oh, that's great, grandson, because now I won't have to worry about paying my power." And like I laughed a little bit, but the way she said it, I kind of wanted to ask more, and I was like, "Oh, what do you mean, then? Why are you saying that?" And she said, "Sometimes, grandson, I sit down here and cold and alone, and scared to turn the heater on because I won't be able to afford the power bill." And I was like, "Wait." I was like, "What the hell?" It just kind of stunned me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about your nan, bro, but my nan to me has been like, the pillar of our whānau.
Yeah.
My parents started a family really, really young, and so we were raised by the village, and so she kind of had no weakness to me. And so to hear her get vulnerable and talk about how she sits an hour away from me in my big whare and her little whare down in Tokoro, cold and alone because she fears that she can't, afford to heat her home.
Yeah. Well, there's your why right there, eh? Just even that conversation.
Yes, bro. So I was just like, bro, how can I? Coming from nothing, I was quite happy with where I was in life, but it was almost like I forgot about those who helped me get there.
Yeah.
And so 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐢𝐿𝐻 was like an expression, or like it was born out of a promise.
Yeah.
To my nan that I'd run back into that burning house of poverty and I'd chuck her on my back and drag her out.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So she didn't have to have those feelings in which she was feeling. And then I started to find out that there were 130,000 other people just like my nan, suffering in that same position.
Yeah.
And as I started learning about the industry, I started learning around how it's built against our most vulnerable, the whānau that need us the most. And so, bro, like in terms of skills and attributes, like we had none. I never dreamed of starting a power company when I was young. Power is the most boringest thing in the world, but it affects everyone.
Yeah,
and so, so having that conversation with my nan always comes to my mind when I'm dealing with people on the phone, when I'm dealing with industry, that I'm doing this. I'm doing this for a purpose far beyond like my own.
Yeah.
I don't have to have all the skills as long as I know the reason why I'm doing it. My ability to ask questions becomes a lot easier. I find the courage to just walk into boardrooms in my snapback and hoodie and just ask a question like I'm asking it for my nan who's like freezing down in Tokoro, And so having that connection with our why has been, bro, just bowled all the barriers out the way.
I don't think that's cliche at all, and I think I believe a lot of successful businesses, if if you stick with your why, that's going to help you drive through all the hard times, because you've got something that's a lot deeper and it's a lot more, something that's going to keep driving you through all that sort of hard times. And this has come up in quite a few of our conversations. Yeah, even with Kim Hill, that was one of the first interviews that I did, and she said the same thing. It's all about the why. And so how many clients do you have at the moment, bro? And how many do you what's that sort of next step look like for you?
Yeah, bro. So we're currently at 4,000, or just under like
3,900. Sorry, bro. I just need to cut in. Sorry, mate. 4,000 to get to 4,000 in the last 3 to 4 years, bro. That's outstanding, man. Like, well done. That's no mean feat. That is no mean feat at all. So, and what are you sort of wanting or needing to get to? What's that next step look like?
We got to get to 10,000, brother. Yeah, that's kind of our next big push, because it allows us to do so much more in the industry for whānau.
Yeah.
It just demonstrates real support, in the industry. So
cool. And if anybody's listening today, I mean, log into Nō support this kaupapa, because you guys are creating some real impact. And happy to support and along that journey as well, Ezra. Just finally, over the next sort of 3 to 5 years, where do you see this now, and where would you like it to be then? What does that BHAG? What does that dream look like, bro?
Well, I'd love it if we could get it right here for Māori, here in Aotearoa, that we could then use Māori as an example and a catalyst to other Indigenous nations around the world, around how we can look after ourselves by controlling the things that we can control to look after our whānau. So, I think the Indigenous issues that many other cultures have isn't just siloed to Aotearoa and Māori, but, we'll lead the way.
Right, awesome. Hey, thank you so much for your time. That was deep, man. That's awesome. Here to support, bro. So thank you for your time.
Mean brother. Mari ora.
Ciao.